Hello, once again, my name is Corey Jalseth. I'm the External Affairs Manager for RHA, and welcome to another Week in Review from Olympia. A busy week down here for Week 2 in Washington State legislative session. We had 3 bill hearings that we were really behind and had members testify and attend in person. We had a bill on a potential B&O tax on small rental housing providers. We also had a bill on a possible increase in the real estate excise tax for when you sell a property. And then lastly, we had a hearing on a potential increase in the ceiling of how much property taxes can go up every year. There's currently a cap of 1%, and there's a bill before the legislature that would potentially allow that to go up to 3%. So they are trying to cap how much you can increase your rent every year to cover costs. They are trying to uncap how much they can raise your property taxes. So it's a pretty busy week down here. Let's take a look. This week, as I said, we had many members testify in person or remotely, including our very own Executive Director, Sean Flynn. Sean testified on Senate Bill 2276, which would implement an increase in the real estate excise tax.
Our membership org is mostly commonly referred to as mom and pop owners. So our members don't own the 100-unit buildings. But what I'm hearing a lot from the people that own the 100-unit buildings is they don't like this bill. I will say to the drafter and the chair of the committee, I liked the first part of the bill about reducing the tax on that lower part. You had me there. I was reading this bill. I was like, this is a great bill. It was the second part that didn't seem to make any sense to me. And I think to echo the reoccurring theme from a lot of folks testifying on this is that you can't take housing, you can't take something and tax it and expect you're going to get more of it. And it's a hard topic. I see the need for funding for the nonprofits that are providing this housing. It just seems illogical to tax the same thing that you want more of.
There was so much participation from the public, and the sign-up lists were so full that some members were not actually able to testify, including Debbie Herbert, an RHA member from University Place, who took the time to speak with me about her opposition to Senate Bill 5770 regarding the yearly property tax increase cap being lifted from 1% to 3%.
The cost of doing business. As a small landlord with rents below market, I'll be forced to increase my rents. The other side of it is that seniors and the lowest income people will be impacted the most with higher taxes. People that have lived in their homes, for many years will be forced to sell because they won't be able to afford the property taxes. So raising the cost of doing business as a housing provider, like any of these bills and policies, will just increase our cost and drive up the rental prices.
Thanks very much for watching RHA's Week in Review. Be sure to tune in every Friday where we will cover, just as we just did, what happened in the legislature that week in regards to the housing industry to keep you all informed about what is happening down here in Olympia.